Hey, everybody. Good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening, whenever you're watching this and wherever you're watching it. David Domke. I'm a professor with the Institute for Common Power, and this is your daily truth for June 25th, 2025. These are part of our campaign to support frontline educators. Every day we're doing one of these to teach about something that maybe couldn't be taught about in a lot of places in the United States today because of people wanting to squelch truth. On this day in 1941, President Franklin Roosevelt issued Executive Order 8802. It made discrimination in the defense industries during World War II. It was the very first presidential directive on issues of race since Reconstruction had occurred in the 1860s and 1870s. That was an important action by the president, and it was obviously the right action. But more important than that is how he got to signing that bill. There was a group called the Brotherhood of Sleeping Car Porters, which was overwhelmingly African American. And the president of that organization was A. Philip Randolph. A. Philip Randolph called for a march on Washington to protest discrimination in the defense industries and to demand fair employment practices. He did this in early 1941. A. Philip Randolph was president of the Brotherhood of Sleeping Car Porters, 1925 to 1968. 43 years. You talk about a career of purpose. Wow. He called for this march on Washington if the president didn't take action. The president did not want this to happen. And so Franklin Roosevelt banned racial discrimination in the defense industries with Executive Order 8802 this day in 1941. It is that idea of a march on Washington that is rekindled in the 1960s and leads to the March on Washington for Jobs in 1963, the famous March on Washington. 250,000 people to the National Mall. So often, these breakthrough moments in our society for racial justice, for democracy, have a starting point, an earlier version, a trial run, or a start towards a trial run. That's what Philip Randolph did, and all of the civil rights activists did in 1941, in the middle of World War II. They led the president of the United States to take the first action since Reconstruction, 70 years after Reconstruction. That's what public action can do. That's our daily truth for June 25th, 2025. Let's go.